Okay, so play the song.
Where's my notification? YouTube, come on.
A shitty wizard appears while you're going about your day. He asks you some questions and won't let you run away. Would you rather have a finger growing out of your cheek or have no skin on the bottom of your feet? Would you rather have laser vision or turn invisible? Now make a decision. Shitty wizard flying through the air. Shitty wizard magic everywhere. Shitty wizard you just can't compare. Shitty wizard learning to care.
Hello and welcome to Streamy Dreams with the Shitty Wizards. I'm your shitty host Caitlin, and I'm joined as always by the shitty Laurel.
Yay!
And the shitty Adam.
Yo!
And we have a very special guest today, Lord BUUUUUNG. Please welcome to our live stream. Thank you for joining us.
Come on in, Lord BUUUUUNG.
Alright. Okay, I'm in.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Lord BUUUUUNG. I am a YouTuber, animator man. And I have been, essentially stalking this small group of Canadian animators for a very long time. And now I am interacting with them.
Yay!
So that's,
Did we just
That's
invite a stalker on?
Yes, we did. This is the first episode with a stalker.
It's the only way to make sure he doesn't stab us.
Seems a little self-indulgent.
Okay. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the format of our show, Stalker, but we ask and answer would you rather questions. Do you have a would you rather question that you would like the wizards to answer?
oh
Have you
shit!
come
Oh, I didn't think of one.
10 seconds.
Would you rather be a gun without rights, or would you rather be a fetus without rights?
Wow, we're getting into some deep topics right now.
Good God.
What? Just so I have some context. What does a gun with rights? What's that like?
A gun with rights is a gun that's allowed to kill people.
Right. So a gun without rights.
Not allowed
You just
to kill
sit
people.
there.
Yeah.
You just sit. Oh, and you never get used?
No,
It's just a dusty gun.
it's a dusty gun on the top shelf. I mean, maybe hunting, maybe.
But wouldn't you need rights to be able to be used to be hunting? That's where I'm confused. So what do you mean by the gun doesn't have rights?
Actually, I don't even think you'd be in the house. You just not exist.
Oh no!
Yeah, you would
just
have been
be in a
like
warehouse.
You would have been handed into the government and then destroyed.
Oh no!
See, you keep talking about this in a way that is not how I saw it at all. When you said a gun with rights, I mean like so the gun can vote.
Wait, he said a gun without. Wait, a gun with rights or without?
Would you rather be? Oh, I don't even know what I said anymore.
We're real professionals here.
a gun.
On Streamy Dreams.
A gun with rights, or a gun without rights, or a fetus without rights.
Yeah, it was without for both cases.
Yes.
Still, it seems like a fetus without rights it seems like a shitty deal. There's only one way that ends, and it's not good.
But you get to
No,
be a
there's
fetus.
two
though.
ways that it could end.
Either way, not good.
You could either live or die.
Or live in
Well, I mean, if I had to choose between being in a dank, dusty warehouse and inside a warm, big old belly, actually, I don't know. There is a lot of fetish related to that, so I'm not really interested.
Yeah.
You're like all of a sudden I
That's
regret.
awfully judgy of you. It's a fetish, so not interested.
No. It's just other babies will make fun of me.
Although, if you were a fetus without rights, then maybe a doctor would steal your stem cells and then you would get used in experiments.
Oh, hell yeah. Finally, I
Sweet.
could be
Yeah,
useful.
you could heal someone's dead heart with your baby cells.
I mean, I think that, like, if you're a fetus without rights, at least there's, like, some potential there. Because even if you don't have rights, somebody might decide that they're gonna birth you.
You could steal a gun.
Yeah, but what? Where is this coming from?
I mean, a gun
We're,
without...
like, on a completely completely different wavelengths right now.
A gun without rights that's being stored in like a facility or whatever, it could get like stolen or smuggled. Or
Right. Okay.
I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah.
there's possibilities with the gun one
Okay,
too. Is
okay,
what
okay, I'm
I made a bit
following.
of a leap, but it's there.
It's like a Disney movie, like all the guns are talking.
Yeah. Where
Like the
you
brave
would be?
little
Yeah.
toaster, the brave little gun.
No,
Oh
you'd
my
be
God.
like the servants in Beauty and the Beast. You'd be like
Ooh.
cursed to live as a gun with other guns and then sing show tunes. You know what? This is actually sounding pretty good.
So when you shoot, are you losing a little piece of yourself? Are the bullets like part of you?
Well, no, I mean, you get loaded with bullets. I guess it'll be like vomiting.
Yeah, it would be like pooping.
Jesus.
I love it. Poo gun. I actually followed this person on DeviantArt who has an insanely extensive collection of
Oh my god.
edits they did of guns, but they have the faces on them like from Pixar's Cars.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That could be us.
I'm gonna go find them.
Please do.
You guys casually said something and then just skipped over it, and I'm having a hard time dealing with it. Is you said like firing the gun would be the equivalent of pooping. So does that mean that the barrel of the gun is the ass of
the
said gun?
But then
Yeah.
what's the face?
But then
No.
what's
A
the
hammer?
face?
But you put the bullets into the magazine, which is like the face. That's where you eat. And then they
Right,
come
so the-
out.
So the
Yeah, I'm
chamber.
sorry.
Wait, is the chamber your belly or your mouth?
All right, we just got sent these anthro guns.
Yeah.
And I feel like if somebody were to go, how do you know when you like guns too much? This DeviantArt account is a good indication that the line has been crossed.
Like even the NRA's like,
Yeah, the NRA's like, all right, man, all right, relax.
The NRA is like, your membership is revoked.
Yeah. Well, suspended.
It's just suspended.
yeah.
You can never have your membership revoked.
I guess I would just go fetus because I feel like that's not that different from now. You just end up now.
Yeah, I don't think fetuses do have rights, do they?
I mean, this is getting into a whole philosophical debate that
Well, no,
I
I mean,
feel.
like, do they by law? Because we have. I don't think they do. I think the mother has full autonomy.
Yeah, I think
in
in
Canada.
Canada it's like, you have a right to choose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's up to the mama.
Yeah,
So,
it
you've
would be like,
you've been a fetus without rights.
it's true.
How do you know
We've
I'm
all-
not a fetus without
Oh.
rights right now?
We're all fetuses
Well,
without
There's a
rights.
fuzziness coming over on my end.
How?
Through the microphone?
Oh god, it's getting louder.
We're losing you. Don't just see like a dead wizard all looking around and like, oh shit, what do we do?
Yes, I can.
Yay!
I liked your poop song.
Yeah, we could hear you the whole time.
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you for singing Banana Boat. I don't know if you guys get that sunscreen over here.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, we get it, but I've never seen that commercial or heard that.
Canadians have sunscreen.
Yeah, they don't really need it,
We
but
have
they have
How?
it just for posterity.
How dare you? I wear sunscreen.
They like to pretend that they could get sunburnt.
We can't. I've been burned.
Yeah. I'm Irish enough that a fucking
Yeah, we're all
I can
Scottish
get
immigrants.
yeah, I can get sunburnt from overcast weather.
My screen gives me little burns.
I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone.
Mm.
Okay, let's just like keep this ball rolling. We're gonna go straight into another Would You Rather.
Okay.
Okay,
Woo.
this one is
We
from.
are live again.
Yeah, we're live now.
Okay.
People can hear us. This one is from the Discord from Wonderful Night Owl asks, would you rather lose your ability to draw, or would you rather everything that you draw immediately appears directly behind you?
That one. Oh my god, yes!
I mean,
Yeah?
yeah, that's a pretty easy one.
That would be amazing! I would draw a whole army. I would be queen of the world.
Oh,
Would it though?
Draw a little glass bottle that says the cure for depression.
You would be a millionaire.
You could draw anything you needed.
It's true, but I feel like this is entirely reliant upon how good and accurate your drawing skills are.
I would get good. I would get good fast.
Oh, yeah.
It's the most it's the most motivation you would need to get drawing like at top tier levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I would
But it
just-
says anything.
yeah.
It says anything to draw.
Anything you
So
So-
practicing means you're gonna have a whole like closet full of like
Muscles.
failed experiments, being like, Father.
Yeah, that's fine.
They don't have rights.
What
like,
if you erase a little bit and like redraw it?
Oh, good question. Good question.
Oh, could you erase it to destroy it?
Yeah.
It's a reverse Death Note.
Yes,
Yeah.
it could.
It's also a cloud card.
Like,
Just saying.
could you draw a picture of your enemy and then? No, that wouldn't work because then you'd just have two of your enemies.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. That's
Well,
a bad idea.
I could draw a picture of my enemy, but like with a speech bubble that says like I'm here to listen, and then I vent to him, and then I
And
I
then you erase
practice
him
on
from
him.
existence. Savage.
Wait, yeah. So, is there like the personality of the thing you drew is completely dependent on your intent while drawing it? Is it that kind of scenario?
Mm.
Like if I drew a ladder but put a silly face on it, would it be a
Would it
silly?
suddenly be like?
Would it live?
Yeah, it would be a ladder that's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, but like I'm gonna say that like your drawing needs to be super duper accurate. So if you just draw like a ladder that's just like
The lines.
the lines, it's gonna fall straight over. It's not gonna be able to hold
That's
itself
fine. I'll just break it in a million pieces.
I would just draw money.
You'd have to draw it so accurately though.
Yeah, but I'd get good.
I'm trying to think. Where the fuck
would
does a
just-
face go on a ladder?
You put one eye on each of the top
Oh god.
Oh my god.
rows, and then the mouth is just between two steps.
Oh, my foot's going in his mouth.
You can skip a step. Don't be that guy.
I'm a big boy. I can't do that.
It'd be even worse if the ladder was creepy. You put your foot in his mouth and he's just like, and you're like, ah.
But there's no back to it. It would be like,
Yeah, where's that mouth going? Is the ladder made of flesh?
yes,
Oh, no.
Don't step on me.
all the flesh ladders.
It's got
are the
like
best.
bones inside of it.
It's made of bones.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Every
bone
bone is a
ladder.
femur.
Well, hold on. Okay, if once it pops into reality, it is therefore subject to the rules of reality. If you're to draw an anthropomorphic ladder, but it didn't have internal organs or anything,
It would die.
it would appear behind you and then die.
But still a ladder, though.
It's
You
true.
can still use it.
That's
corpse
true,
ladder.
because, like a dead ladder is just a
A
ladder.
dead ladder is just a ladder. But like a dope ladder. That
So,
would go
wait,
bad.
if I summon a ladder and reality doesn't obey it and it dies, can I draw a vaccine that says cure for ladders living in my world and then and then I inject it. It'll be good.
Yeah, we're really getting like godlike
It might
powers.
just become a vial that says that on it, but is full of just like water.
Oh, so this is like a monkey's paw situation. That
Yeah.
my
Little bit.
paper is tricking.
A little bit.
Yeah.
How's
There's got
this
to be
fucked
some
up,
catch.
actually?
There's got to be some catch.
Yeah, there's
Otherwise,
always
it
I mean-
would be shitty wizard.
It's still better
Either
than
way,
losing your ability.
either way, if I have total control over it, or if I have very little control over it, monkey's paw style, then I'm going to suffer because then I'm going to have so much free power, and I'll never learn how to love.
Well, if you haven't learned by now.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope, all right.
Or maybe you'll learn the true meaning of love, because if you can love a flesh ladder, you can love anything. Because that flesh ladder is technically your son.
It's true. Everything you draw is technically your son.
Oh,
You're gonna have a million sons.
You're gonna have so many babies, and a lot of them are gonna die.
I'm going to have to draw all of my characters with X's over their eyes just so that they don't live. I don't want them to live with the responsibility. Like, oh yeah, I just found him like that.
Yeah, because like, I mean, think about all the like monsters that you draw on a daily basis. You're gonna get torn to shreds.
Maybe quit drawing monsters.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion.
You're just
Or
gonna...
just keep drawing them with X's over their eyes. Then it won't matter.
You have to get real good at drawing like house plants,
Yeah, I don't want you to draw money.
sandwiches.
Just draw the stuff you need.
Hey, I gotta go do the groceries. You just
Just
start
draw-
drawing produce.
Yeah. But it would. You better draw it well, or it's just gonna be like a weird, shitty apple.
You take a bite into a hamburger and it's just layers of paper underneath you.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Never
much
said
does?
what they were made out of.
How much does? Well, I thought intent mattered. I thought that was the whole thing. Was like if you drew a rendering of an apple, it would make it a real apple. It would just be kind of odd looking.
I hope so.
But I thought the material was what you would imagine it to be.
I mean-
Otherwise, the monsters wouldn't matter, because if you're not, like, drawing super accurate veins and muscles and stuff, then it's just going to be a pile of mess.
Yeah. it's
That's
gonna be a
true.
blob.
This is really powerful. I can't think of a way to make it, like, upsetting.
Yeah. There's no downside to this. You could just, like, draw a
Well,
whole civilization and
assume-
live there.
And be a god, yeah.
I
You
feel
could draw
like
a universe.
any downside would be worth it in the sense that at least it would be interesting. You'd never be bored.
Never.
That's
ever.
true, yeah.
Anything you wanted is just a shitty drawing away.
Oh, wait, it's like the limitations of your imagination. And then when you finally run out of things to do, you get really sad because you realize your imagination was too small for this universe.
Oh no. The power
that
was
is
wasted
And
on me.
then you draw a gun with a face on it and you finish yourself.
You let it poop right through your brain.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he betrays you.
No, it was
So
a mercy
powerful.
kill.
There's only one thing you can do with a gun with a face.
It's the only way I learned how to draw guns. I have a style.
Oh man.
No, I'd love that so much.
Mm. Okay.
I just really want to be able to, like, draw a floating gun, and in brackets it says, find Julian Assange or something.
Ah!
And it just will. It just will.
Send it on a mission.
So you do have some control over like their intent. So you could draw a monster, but then put a speech bubble saying like, "I hate not bung."
And it kills my family. Ah!
You could draw a new family.
Yeah.
Listen,
Your
no-
whole life is just like a cheap knockoff of all the stuff you want.
I
Can I just, like... Oh, no, you go.
I was gonna say I like the idea of you getting into a fight with your family and then screaming, "I'll draw a family that loves me." And then,
You just draw a family and they all have speech bubbles being like, "I love more bung."
then you have the clingiest family in the world and you
Oh,
regret
no.
it, so you draw another face gun.
Yeah, would you rather have a family that loves you too much or a family that doesn't love you at all?
Okay, question.
Oh.
If you draw a human into existence and you murder that human, wait, do they have rights?
I mean,
Oh,
you're their
boy.
creator, so I feel like you also have the power to end them.
Okay.
That's the way it works with regular humans, right?
Yeah,
if
your
you
Yeah,
make
you
a human,
your
you
You
parents-
should be allowed to kill your
Your,
children.
yeah, your parents are legally allowed to kill you in the streets and nobody can stop them.
That should be
Yeah.
the one exception.
Fuck
Your parents should be allowed to undo you.
Yeah, that's why you moved away from Australia.
I had to get
So
away
they-
from my parents
so they-
before they murdered me.
Yeah.
I made you, I can unmake you.
So my mother used to say to me every night before bed.
Unprompted, unprovoked.
Oh.
Just, good night, Caitlin.
I'm glad that my mom doesn't know how to use YouTube. She'll never know
that
the things
way.
that I say about her.
So I think we're all gonna become drawing literal gods,
Yeah,
I think.
so.
Because even if there was no benefit, which clearly there's a huge benefit, you could just not draw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
then like,
Uh,
would you ever
Hmm,
have
well-
needed to learn how to draw in the first place?
Well, if the other option is just not knowing how to draw, I mean, I'm not good at anything else. I'll just die.
Just take up a new hobby, man. Like learn how to play the guitar.
Learn how to build a better
God.
ladder.
You can be that guy at the party that has the guitar.
Oh, you mean the guy everybody fucking hates?
The guy that everyone loves. What are you
What
talking
parties
about?
have you been?
I've never been to a party with someone with a guitar.
Hey guys, stop talking with each. Stop. Right. Pulls out
Yeah.
guitar.
Listen, I understand you're trying to drink. I understand you're probably trying to hook up, but I really need you to listen to
I
Wonderwall.
really need to
Yeah.
play Wonderwall right now.
Or smoke on the water.
I did my own version of Beachwood Sparks where I replaced the lyrics with my girlfriend.
No. Somehow that's so much worse. All right, I'm gonna do one of my would you rather's,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then I will open it up to the chat.
Do it.
So if
Hurt
anybody
us.
in the chat has a would you rather that they would like, now is the time to
Now
post it, and I'll get around to it in a minute. Okay, so this one, I was telling Adam earlier that I was having stress dreams about this particular live stream, and it was very upsetting to me. So now we're gonna do the thing that everyone loves and like discuss our dreams.
Okay.
Whoa.
And we're going to be the most popular podcast in the world. Okay, so would you rather every night you dream, you have to live the next day in your dream reality? So if you have a nightmare, you got to like live in the nightmare world for a whole day. If you have like a great flying dream, you get to fly the next day, etc., etc.
But you can totally die.
Yeah, I mean, you're not dreaming anymore. You're like living
Okay.
in reality.
So nightmares are dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or would you rather have to share your dreams with, so like you and another person are like sharing the same dreamscape, but it's somebody that you dislike immensely?
So, immediate problem for me with this question is that I guess it's just because of the age that I'm at, but most of my nightmares, I remember being in high school, my nightmares were fucking cool. You know, there's like all sorts of dope ass monsters doing dope ass monster shit.
And the hill just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and the squid's right behind you.
Yeah, but now my nightmares are along the lines of my loved ones dying and me not being able to pay my bills and me losing everything that I've worked so hard for. So I feel like if I have that nightmare once, I'm just ruined.
So sad.
Oh no! Yeah.
So I don't feel like the good version, like the good dreams, are worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if my worst enemy they share my dreams or they can see my dream.
Yeah, like they're like in your dreams and they can see them and they can remember them. So like they're kind of privy to all of your like deepest, darkest fears and subconscious desires.
I feel like that would be more punishing to them than it would be to me. I'd be like, I don't care if you know about my dreams. You have to put up with my dreams. Take that.
I mean, if they can interpret my dreams, then I guess they could figure it out. But I don't know about you, but my dreams are pretty vaguely related
Hmm.
Oh,
to my problems. They're not
Right.
directly.
But
I
your
see.
enemy
They've
is
got
a,
secrets in
is a
them.
master of dream interpretation.
Secrets.
Oh no.
Secret
No,
dream
but
bits.
like, okay, what if you're having like just a really weird sex dream and then you have to go into work the next day and your fucking enemy is like looking at you in the face? In my reality, my enemies all work with me.
But think of the alternate to that is if you have a weird sex dream, the next day you're gonna have weird sex.
Maybe that's a good thing though.
No.
You just get a lot of your deepest, darkest desires out.
Yeah.
And then your enemy will still know about it.
Yeah.
They'll still see me
Wait.
at work every day.
Wait, your worst enemy is at work?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, shit.
Wait a minute. If I die in my dream, do I die in real life and come back, or do I just die?
I guess you would just die. Yeah.
Well, you would have the dream where you die, and then the next day you would die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
would die
Wait,
that
do you
day,
live
and
it,
then
like,
no more continuation. I just dead.
No, you just live in that reality.
Right, so you might not die,
You
but
might not
the
die.
chance of you dying is very real.
You'll be like prepared for it.
Yeah. So you'll have a heads up.
Because I have a lot of dreams where I die.
Really? I always wake up before I get killed in my dreams.
No, I usually,
Oh.
if I'm gonna die, I die.
It's weird. I have dreams where I get shot, and like a lot. Like it's weird.
You've
Does
never
the gun have a face?
doesn't speak to you.
Does it say, kill me, father?
You
Pick it
created
up.
a monster.
I feel like the answer has to be you share it with somebody you hate, because that could be a bonding moment for somebody that used to be an enemy. Because if you have a weird sex dream and your enemy sees it, and then you run into them and they go, "Me too," you just
No, I don't want to know that.
Well, here's the
Oh.
thing. Like, the way my dreams usually work, one is it's never just one. There's always, like, a bunch, and they kind of bleed into each other in weird ways. And there's often, like, a logic that doesn't make sense in the real world. It's like, oh, the clock is 12, therefore the grass is eating my feet. Like, it's that kind of thing where it's like, it makes sense in the dream, but as soon as you wake up, you're like, that's not how any of this works. So I feel like they would just get a lot of, there would just be so much nonsense.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the first one would be. I mean, like as much as I hate my worst enemy, if I choose the first one, then what if I have a dream where I'm surrounded by 800 of my worst enemy?
Oh no!
And then, there we go. Yeah, I'll just share my dreams. Like my dreams are too surreal anyway. Like they won't care.
Yeah. I also, I don't know if I have a worst enemy. I can't think of any person that I hate enough that I would be embarrassed to share my dreams with them. I'm an open book. It's true.
What's your deepest, darkest fear? Wait, I think we've
Failing.
covered this.
Yeah, we've already covered this 10 times.
The reality is people's actual deepest, darkest fears are all the same. I don't want to die. I want my loved ones to be okay. I want to not fail. It's never
I
any.
would be a disappointment.
Yeah, it's never anything rad like the zombie apocalypse or something.
No, my deepest,
Yeah.
darkest fear is definitely having my legs bent the wrong way.
That's it. You wake
That's
up.
it. That's the one.
They're bent upward. You get the gun. It's been a beautiful life.
Oh no, my family's dead. Oh, my legs are fine though. I can get through this.
Well, I
can walk away.
My dreams are all so mundane that I feel like I'm going to go with the dream reality one.
But all it takes is one weird thing to, ruin your life.
I'm rolling the dice.
Just one weird sex dream and it's all over.
It's all over.
Yeah, I definitely have to go with sharing the dreams with your enemy, because you would get to see his as well. Yeah.
No, only he can only see yours.
Oh.
Yeah, you
well,
can't see his.
Man.
Yeah, you don't get like a.
Yeah, I'm weirdly nosy, so
Just
I
keep
would want to see
dreaming
his
about
dreams.
murdering him. That'll get to him psychologically sooner
Yeah,
or later.
that's true.
He just
Wait, with this reality where my dreams come to life, would I be revered as a god if I came into work and I was on fire?
No, people would probably just try and put you out. They'd get a.
Wait, is everybody else in your dream world?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
Oh wait, you would never
cool.
have a normal day again.
It's almost, it could be like the lottery, because if you had a dream where you cured cancer, and then you just
You're a
fucking
hero.
straight up cure cancer.
But it would only matter for one day, because then you go to bed, you have a new dream, and the next day it's like the world resets every day.
Does it?
Yeah, but it carries over.
Oh.
How?
Wait, I mean, if dreams are weird retellings and projections of your reality, and you're absorbing more dreams into your dream bank to export into your dream
universe is
reality,
gonna get nuts.
it's gonna get weirder
It's
and
gonna- yeah,
weirder
it's gonna-
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
nothing is there's always little bits of reality in your dream, but there's no they're not serial. They're not continuations of the previous dream.
Yeah,
every
but
night
your
you go to
actual
bed.
life is.
But the world. But what if the world can change pretty drastically in a dream.
Yeah, but it's not like you forget what happened yesterday.
Yeah, but all the people would be different. Like, I don't dream about people I know very often at all.
That doesn't matter. They would still be there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it would be just like totally normal for them. Like they wouldn't comment on how weird the reality is. They would just be living in it.
It gets so weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a try. I want to spiral down into see how weird this universe gets.
Right? Yeah, I'm curious.
No, I wanna haunt my enemy with my fucked up brain at night.
My whole
You could
reality
turn it
is
on
just gonna be me in my underpants all the time. Sorry.
Just staring at them and sitting in a
Oh,
wooden
man.
chair.
I wish I could put clothes on.
I guess I can. Oh well.
Okay, I'm gonna take it to the chat. I'm gonna see if there's any good ones. Please talk amongst yourselves.
Hi, Bung.
Oh, hello.
Tell us your deepest, darkest fear.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Is it failure?
For a long time it was hippos.
Hippos are gnarly as
Hippos are
fuck.
fucking psychos.
Yeah, they're crazy,
You
dude.
should be afraid.
One time I saw a hippo crush a watermelon with his mouth, and my eyes went to hell.
Oh no!
Like
So-
I thought, what if that's my family?
What
What
if
if that
that?
watermelon's my family?
What if that's your leg?
What if that's your leg being bent backwards?
Yeah, going the
by
wrong
a hippo?
By a hippo. Oh god, combined fears are the worst.
Yeah.
I can never put pants on again.
They had a baby hippo at the Toronto Zoo for a while, and he just looked like a little testicle running around.
Until you bit your family.
Yeah.
Until he ate your entire
Until he
family.
murdered everyone.
Okay, there's some pretty good ones here in the chat. I'm gonna go with this one though. Okay, so assuming that you guys all have sonas, do you know what a sona is?
Mm-hmm.
Son?
Sona?
Son?
Like a fursona or a
Oh.
Oh!
or some kind of persona that you have.
Yeah, like I'm a
That's-
wolf man or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, her name's Laurel. She's a wizard.
Try harder. Okay, would you rather be your sona
Okay.
or be a character that you like from TV or YouTube is the example that this one's from Mike Tucker.
Okay.
I could just be... I don't know if I want to be another person. Do I get their brain or is it my brain?
It's your brain in their body. I'm just making up the rules now.
I mean, the most obvious thing that I think would be interesting about this is if you become a fursona, so it's just your brain and say like a cat person,
Okay.
an anthropomorphic cat person. This would just, you have to imagine that it would happen, and then you would go about your business, but nobody would have, but you're the only one. So it would be a whole thing. You would get to be on the news.
But you could also be... You said you could be like a character.
Oh, you would
so
be-
you
Yeah.
could be one of the persona characters.
You would be
Yeah.
a fucking celebrity at furry cons.
Who doesn't want that?
Adam, why is this always a get-rich-quick scheme for you?
Adam's always trying to get famous.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be
Get dissected.
He
I would
really
Get
wants
chased
that
by
linked...
crazy cults.
Oh, awesome.
And that closet full of guns with faces.
How many furries do you think would want to fuck you every day?
All of them.
Literally all of them.
Okay, but do you have a fursona?
No.
Well, you,
Well, then you can't
Mm.
pick that
I
one.
could come up
Wait,
with
what are
one.
the other sonas? There's fursonas and there's...
which sonas? They're the only two that I know, but I'm sure that there are many
So can
more.
you just, like, take anything and put a sona on it? Could I be a...
I mean, sona is just
Sona?
short for persona. So like you just choose literally anything that you've decided to display yourself on the internet with.
Yeah, so I guess technically your wizard does count as a
I need
sona.
a record of it, though. I can't just make it up right now.
Yeah, I mean you have wizard. You have wizard already. You
I mean, Wizard's pretty good.
Yeah,
Wizards have got powers.
that's true.
I have the power to ask people would you rathers, and whichever one they pick, I get to make a reality. So that's pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
also don't have any other sonas online. I'm just like me everywhere online, except for a shitty wizard, where I'm
Yeah.
also just myself as a wizard.
Yeah.
Myself is the ultimate person.
I regret not having a persona.
What?
Yeah, I do.
Just in this moment?
No, just an anonymous persona online.
Oh.
There's this artist that I follow. His name is Boneface.
Yeah, I get where you're going.
He's known for doing the record, the album covers of oh shit, what's the name of that band that everybody likes?
I mean, it's not too late.
Go with the flow. What are they called? Anyway, they're a band.
Gorillas?
No.
Okay,
Nope.
that's the only
Josh
band that I
Homme
know.
is the lead singer. Anyway, he's a big artist. He's done a bunch of shit. But this dude basically wears a skull mask everywhere. No, people don't know who he is, and I'm jealous of him doing that because I want to do that.
You want to be Dead Mouse.
I want to be. Well, people know who he is.
Now.
I like the idea of people knowing you for a mask or something that's not you.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a surprise for you.
What?
Check under your skin.
Ah!
You've been a skeleton inside all along.
Sick, dude. Sick, dude.
I was hoping you were gonna say check under your seat, and there was just gonna be like a ready-made mask
God,
for you.
it's
like,
Oprah.
I need to point
That's
out.
planning.
I need to point out. I literally almost looked under the chair when I said that. Because I'm a fucking idiot. I almost looked under the chair.
That would have been extremely awesome.
It's just he's actually under the chair right now.
but he's right, man. It's never too late to be someone else.
True. This seems like a lot of work.
It's never too late to discard your current identity.
I'll just fake my death. But so yeah, I guess the other question is who, if you become a character from something, are you literally them or are your brain in them?
Okay, I'm gonna retcon what I said before. You just are them. You just like inhabit their life.
Okay, so you would basically just get to live somebody else's life that you think is awesome.
Yeah.
Who's
All right.
got the best life?
All right, well I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna be Boneface.
Good choice.
Do I have a memory of choosing to go into the life of Master Chief?
I'm gonna say yes. You remember your previous life, but you can't like continue to live it.
Okay.
Like, you
weird.
can't go back home and be Master Chief at home.
So
Like,
wait,
if you become Master Chief, are you Master Chief in our reality, or do you go into that reality?
Which one is worse? I don't know.
Well,
you
I mean,
you
if
are
I
Master
chose-
Chief in our
I
reality.
chose the God of War, and he was in my reality. He'd be freaking out.
That
It's
would
like,
be
where are all
nuts.
the gods? I need to kill them.
Yeah, but also you would be a god in our world, which would be
That's-
pretty dope.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it would be kind of cool to be the dude from Doom, but all he does is have an unending bloodlust for demons, and demons aren't real in our reality. So then what would happen?
Yeah, you're just gonna have to get an office job.
He's just the Doom guys in his full
Yeah.
armor at an office job, punching the shit out of a computer monitor.
Yeah, don't pick a normie, then you'll just end up.
I don't want to skimp over what you said. You said you'd be Sonic.
I'm
the
gonna be
Hedgehog.
Sonic, and I'm gonna be so fast. I'll just speed around everywhere, dodging people who are trying to draw dirty pictures of me, and then I'd eat pizza.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
dude.
it's chili
Yeah, no,
dogs.
you wouldn't want to be here then.
If I'm fast enough, I can get away from them. They'll never catch me. Right, it was chili dogs, not pizza.
Yeah.
I'll find a way.
No!
There'll be nets everywhere.
They put what is it? Drugs in my chili dog. Now I'm
They'll
sleepy.
Sedatives.
Oh,
roofie
God.
your chili dog.
They roofied my
Horse.
chili
Oh
dog. No.
no.
Lace it
I
with
take
What
it
have you
back. I don't
brought
want to be
upon
Sonic.
us? Yeah. You've created a hell universe.
Yeah, I don't want this. I'll just be the Flash instead. He's just as fast, but doesn't get harassed.
Yeah. I actually can't think of anyone that I would rather be. I think that I am the pinnacle of
Perfection?
perfection.
See, when she says it, no one gives her grief.
Well, I was waiting for her to finish before I dunked on her.
Please, I'm open now.
Well, the train's already left the station. I had something in the chamber, and then Laurel jumped into it.
Well, I'm mad because I said the same thing last week and everyone dunked on me. Although I guess I took it a little farther. I said I wanted to be
Yeah, you said you wanted to. Yeah.
I mean, like,
respect
you-
Caitlyn.
You jest, but like, it's. I mean, the most qualified that my brain is currently is to fit my body.
Yeah.
Like, whether that be because I'm so shitty or because I'm so great, I think if I pop into anyone else's body, I would just have an aneurysm and like, oh no, what are this guy's relationships? What's his history? What should I avoid doing?
Yeah. It
Oh.
would
What
be
are
like,
his intolerances?
yeah, it would be like
Yeah.
doing that like Freaky Friday thing where you have to like live in somebody else's life.
You would
And
have to learn to walk again.
Yeah, and then like, what if they had some like weird pain in their back, and then you just had to live with their back pain forever?
Yeah, like I pop into Master Chief, and then I'm like, gonna have some peaches. Like, oh no, I'm allergic to peaches.
It's true though. There could be stuff that you just don't know.
That would be amazing if you become Master Chief and then you go to eat a slice of pizza and learn he's lactose intolerant.
No.
And it's just like, oh, they didn't cover this in Halo 3.
And everyone around him like, why'd he do it? Why? What a way to go. I'm assuming if you're lactose intolerant and you eat milk, you die.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
No, you would just have diarrhea in the suit.
Oh, that's a fate worse than death.
Is it just me, or does every lactose intolerant person I know just love eating cheese and drinking milk and be like,
Yeah.
I'm lactose
Forbidden
intolerant,
fruit.
but you know.
It's like
And then they do it anyway.
self-flagellation. They're just like, oh, I'm so allergic, but I'm gonna cram my face full of ice cream.
No, I think it's they know they can't have it, so it's that much more tempting.
Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody does things that hurts themselves because they enjoy it. I mean, I had
Wait,
pizza.
what?
Well, I don't mean literally hurts themselves. I don't mean eating thumbtacks or anything, but sometimes people eat food that's not good for them or they drink too much because
Right.
it's fun, right?
Right, yeah. Like alcohol is a perfect example.
Yeah, I will suffer a hangover tomorrow to get lit as fuck tonight.
Yeah.
Or a great...
But I mean, how lit are you getting off of like a milkshake?
Very extremely.
It's easy for you to say that because you can have them.
Yeah, they're the forbidden fruit.
The forbidden fruit. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's the forbidden fruit aspect of it that makes it good.
Right.
Yeah.
It's because they have to because they can't think about it, and that just makes them think about it.
Yeah, maybe we hype up milk too much for them.
We do.
Because here's the other thing. I know some
she's
people.
good, though.
Yeah, I know some people that have gluten intolerances, so the shit makes them sick,
Yeah.
and they'll just every now and then go, "Man, I fucking think about bread so much."
Yeah, bread is the
That's
greatest.
hard though, because it's in everything. You can't get away from it.
Yes, it's a real problem, as I've learned from friends.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. Doritos gluten free. Learned that.
Sweet.
And vegan.
Beer has gluten.
Is
Beer.
that
Doritos are vegan?
Doritos are vegan and gluten free.
That can't be right.
Yeah,
So
so
if I eat nothing
eat
but
them and feel
Doritos, I'm a
superior.
vegan. I'm better.
I'm so healthy.
I'm so moral.
And yeah, beer definitely has gluten in it.
Oh, for sure. It is like
It's
liquid gluten.
It's liquid bread.
Would you like a bottle of bread?
Yes. Right now, that would be good. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more
'Kay.
from the. We never really decided what we were gonna do. I can't
Oh.
decide if I would be myself or be somebody else.
Wait.
Would you okay, if you had to create a Sona right now that's not a shitty wizard, is there anything you could think of real quick that you would think to yourself, that's dope, I would do that?
Be happy.
Next question.
Jeez.
I would be content.
I would be okay.
I would be okay. Anyway, next question. Let's move on from that. Adam looks like he's about to cry.
No, I'm just you feel like you just hit me in the side of the head with a fucking shovel. I was not expecting that.
I would want to live.
I'm just gonna be Boneface.
I would rather not
Boneface is
have
what you
cancer.
just watch
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
I should tell you.
Watch out, Boneface is gluten intolerant.
No, I love bread.
Okay, anyway. Dear Muck YT asks, would you rather get slowly stabbed everywhere in your body when you eat your most favorite and needed food, like coffee, wink,
Oh no.
or
Not this again.
would you rather get wholly orgasmic feelings while eating your most hated food?
That one.
That feels like
Do I-
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, do I die from getting stabbed?
No, it just feels like you're being stabbed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you would just never eat. You would start eating your second favorite food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would get over it really quick. Also, so your least favorite food, the food that you hate, is orgasmic, you said.
Yeah, it would
Like,
very
how
quickly
bad
become
is your least favorite
Yeah.
food that you couldn't just put up with it for a hot second?
Good question.
A
Yeah.
real hot second.
I mean, I can't think of my least favorite food, but I imagine it'd be healthy.
Yeah, it's probably like broccoli or something.
Yeah, so like at the end of the day,
It has to
get
be
shit.
food, right?
It
I
has
get
to be
healthy.
food.
It can't be like, you gotta eat shit now.
Yeah, Brett just wrote down a note that said cat shit.
That's not a food. It has to be
It can be a food.
It shouldn't be.
Anything could be a food.
That's not true! Nails are not food. And they never will be.
I'll outlaw it.
I'll use my unending godly powers to make it so.
Get rid of all the nails, and then just houses start collapsing.
Nails are bad.
See, this question just has me thinking, what is my least favorite food?
It's gotta be something super gross, like bull testicles or something.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm thinking something pickled.
Like
Like pickled crow.
Ugh.
Chicken feet.
Isn't there like some, like, it's like a chicken, or it's like an egg, but it's actually got a chick inside of it, and then they pickle it.
Yeah, I think they're called century
Oh, yeah.
eggs.
Yeah, that's probably, I have never tried it, but I bet you that's my least
What's-
favorite food.
But, see, you can be saved by a technicality. It's your least favorite food, which means it would be based off of things you've had. So you can't, I don't think it would necessarily pop in surprise bullshit like cat
Right, because it
turds.
doesn't know. I've never
I've
eaten
actually
cat
had
turd.
that.
You've eaten cat turds?
Is that where you got the name Lord BUUUUUUng from?
No, I've eaten the baby chicken and the egg.
Oh!
Is it good?
It's all right. It's called balut.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah.
It's like, I mean, it's uncomfortable just to like crunch. Ugh.
Oh no, the crunch.
It still has feathers and shit too. If I
It doesn't taste bad, but like ethically, it's my least favorite food.
And texturally.
Texturally, yeah, but the taste is like fine. If I had to say taste, it'll probably just be straight wasabi.
Oh.
Oh, I like the taste of wasabi.
Aw.
I've eaten some pretty gross shit in my life. Like I was telling Brett the other day, I ate cement when I was a kid.
Oh no!
So I think that would probably be it for me.
Oh, I have tried dog food, damn it.
I used to eat cat food on the reg when I was a kid. Like I would be like feeding my cat and I'd be like, some for you, some for me.
A little bit of paste, a little bit of glue. A little bit of glue on it.
Play-Doh? Oh man.
Oh, Play-Doh, yeah. But we had homemade Play-Doh, so it
Yeah,
was technically okay.
It got to the point when I was a kid that me and my sister would chow down on Play-Doh so much that my mum had to start making it from scratch because she's like, you're eating too many
Yeah.
chemicals.
Did
The-
nobody feed you as a kid? You're just scraping the pavement, right?
is this what Australia is like?
Yeah, we just eat cement.
That's why you're so hardy and tough.
And why your teeth are all ground down.
We all
Okay,
went
so it
through the
wasn't
cement
like
truck rituals.
it wasn't like hard cement. It was like the
Wet
powder that you make cement out of.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that makes it good. That makes it fine.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, there's no problems anymore.
You put it in
is
your
that your least
mouth.
favorite
You,
food?
you,
I guess
you drink some water. You rotate, and then you spit it.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm still alive because later in life somebody was saying like how it was like telling me about how many chemicals there are in cement. So it's like
Really?
if you ate it, you would die, and I'd be like, interesting.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
I did milkweed once. I called poison control.
Yeah.
Looks like I was cement to live.
Ah!
Fucking hell.
My fate has been some. No, I bail. I'm bailing.
Again, I feel like cement's not food.
It's
Yeah,
not,
like that can't count.
but
Just
I
be-
ate it.
Just because you can eat it doesn't mean it's food.
Yeah, like
But the
medicine's
thing is,
not
she
food.
did eat
your,
it, so,
your
like,
least favorite
just-
food isn't gonna be like Advil.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, my favorite
Oh.
food, is just drugs.
It's just raw heroin.
Heroin's my favorite food.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the catching a nut from your food you don't like is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, definitely.
What
Even
if
if I
you-
had to eat cement for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it for those sweetos.
There must be an easier way.
Well, I could imagine you could just have like regular.
There must be another way to get orgasm.
Must be another way.
Maybe if I look on the internet, I can find some
What's
information.
this about Sonic?
And we've arrived.
Bung, what's your least favorite food that you would get orgasmic over?
Oh fuck. I mean, does it have to be a established recipe, or can it be an individual ingredient, like a pepper or something?
Yeah, I would say
Oh.
it could be an individual ingredient.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause the worst experience I could think of is the only time I got food poisoned. So food, I guess.
Yeah, that's
that
pretty
does-
bad.
That can't count though. You can't have the little asterisk on it like it has to be spoiled.
Well, hold on.
Poisoned food.
Why not?
My least favorite food is the kind that's gone
Yeah,
bad.
is moldy. The
Yeah.
kind that will make me sick seems like a pretty logical answer.
I don't know, seems like a loophole.
Because here's the thing, right? There's no
I'm gonna
food.
allow it.
There is no actual food I think bad enough that I would. This is gonna sound fucked up. That I would turn down high quality orgasms for.
But I mean, but that's a condition of the food. It's not for example, that could be any food, so long as it's gone bad.
Yeah.
Well, that can't be
Some
your
more
least favorite
opportunities to
food,
know.
because then it changes what it is.
But here's the other thing: food tastes change. There was a time where I hated olives, and now I fucking love them. So I don't.
Yeah. Also, I could be eating a hamburger, and then I ate the bread, and now it's a salad, and it's like, whoa, that's different now.
That's true, yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I do choose that food poison hamburger from that corner store, I'm going to have the greatest orgasm of my life, but I'm also going to be vomiting and shitting everywhere.
Yeah, that's a real bad one. I don't
That's
know why
too
you would
many-
choose that.
That's too many fluids coming out of your body at once.
Just eat
Exactly.
cement like the rest of us.
It'll be like at the weekend, like, oh, the weekend's here, time to get messy.
Time to
To
evacuate.
get jiggy with it and get food poisoning.
You
Guys,
can,
fill
you
the
can just tell your
bathtub.
friends you're doing a
Don't
cleanse.
talk to me. Oh,
You'd be
Christ. Ugh.
Excuse me, I need to be alone with this
Yeah.
suspicious burger.
I'm going to go into this bathroom, and no matter what you hear,
So you're gonna hear some very contradictory sounds.
Every noise my body could make will be made in that bathtub.
Would that like turn into your fetish then?
Probably.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, like association, like how you train animals, like, you know. Oh, God.
Yeah, you'd just be always chowing down on like grody, rotten food.
Your loved ones are just like, you need to just masturbate like a regular person.
There's an easier way.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah, my ultra Christian parents are gonna beg me to masturbate.
Please, you're tearing this family apart. They start just like banning burgers in your local area.
Oh,
Stores
yeah.
won't let you in.
fucking just walking in on somebody eating moldy bread with their fucking eyes rolling in the back. Oh.
The worst part is, like, you can't really plan for food poisoning, so I could be at a restaurant.
No, that's true.
Oh, no.
You're at a 5-star restaurant, you take a bite out of this beautifully made fish dish, and then you just go, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This is about to get awkward for everybody.
I explode
is
in
this
ecstasy and
orgasm?
shit.
Well, they
Vomit
said
and cum.
that... Okay.
And my
well-
date's like, check, please.
You know, you dates, I'll have what he's having.
Yeah.
They said wholly orgasmic feelings, so it's like... I would say
Transcendent.
every time it's like the best orgasm we've ever had.
Okay.
So each one's better than the last. Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, same.
Alright, might as well.
Yeah, alright.
You guys want to get lunch?
Okay, I've got one more from the chat that is really good. We've only got like 5 minutes left, but we'll just plow through.
Okay.
Because I
Alright.
really appreciated this one. And since we're on the topic of food, Melon Man asks, would you rather, when you eat anything with meat, your poop would turn into that animal? Or would you rather, when you eat plants, that already be fully grown when you poop?
Okay.
Animal!
Well, no, hold on. Would it be the animal that you just ate? Therefore, if you eat like, let's say, oh man, you see an adorable puppy that's been hit by a car or something, and you just go,
eat it, can you
I'll
save
save you. And then you eat it, and then you birth it back to life.
Well, no, it grows out of your poop.
Oh, okay.
No,
It's the plant that comes out
right,
fully formed.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
Because I just feel
Which
like
that's just a non-starter. I'm not pooping a celery.
I'm not pooping an entire ear of corn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm not
insane.
pooping a pineapple.
Oh God!
This could go bad in so many ways. Yeah, I didn't even think about the ability to revive dead
You'd just be a
animals.
fucking resurrection machine.
You could like save an endangered species.
Yeah.
That's true.
I need you to
Oh,
feed
damn.
me the Siberian tiger.
But like multiple times.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good point. If you eat just a bit of an animal, does it come out fully?
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, because
I
who
was-
eats an entire of an animal ever?
yeah.
I mean, I guess, but like then,
I
so
wonder, like, if you ate an egg, would it come out as a chicken?
I think it would be a chick. No, wait, no. If you eat an egg, those are unfertilized. They're not chickens.
Right.
They're chicken periods.
I guess, yeah, and it's not meat, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, it
not.
says your poop would turn into that animal.
Yeah.
So even if you just ate, like, a tiny bit,
Yeah.
it would be, like,
You could.
you would have an entire herd of cows in, like, a week.
Wait.
There's no downside to this.
Yeah. Just sell the cow.
So I can get a humpback whale, I could chop it all up, and I could eat one a day, poop once a day, and then there's a whale a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can save
And
the
we
whales.
have loads of whales.
Save the whales,
Do
yeah.
it. You better.
And you get to eat that delicious whale meat.
I'm gonna have to poop in the ocean though, otherwise, like, my house is fucked.
Yeah, don't do it in the toilet.
You couldn't quite make it to the ocean. You're just like throwing your.
Ah, shit.
You're like, it's gonna be a
Like
photo
that.
finish, guys. Woo-choo.
Somebody sees me, like, squatting over the docks, just shitting into the water, just, I'm saving the whales!
And that's how you got arrested.
They didn't let me back at SeaWorld.
But wait. But it takes like, I mean, like you poop after you eat, but the actual poop you're pooping is usually like 2 days after what you've eaten.
Oh.
Right.
Is
So you
it?
would have to
Oh.
like map that out. Because if you got arrested, you would poop a whale in prison.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice games, man.
All right. I have a big question for you guys.
A whale-sized question?
Kinda. Are humans animals?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Adam, what are you thinking? Are you just gonna be eating dead people?
Cloning. Let's go
I-
dig up some graves.
I could bite
We're gonna
off a
save
living
Grandma!
person's finger.
What?
I could bite off a living person's finger and eat it, and then clone them.
Yeah, man. You could. Okay, but I'm gonna say that it's gonna come out as a baby, so you're just gonna have to raise a bunch of
What?
babies.
Or
The
just
fuck?
no, fuck
Yeah,
that.
sorry. They
No.
don't come out as a fully grown.
I never said I wanted to do it. I was just posing a hypothetical. Are humans animals?
I would-
I think yes.
They are.
yes,
They
yeah,
definitely are.
Definitely.
And I would definitely bite off my own finger.
to clone yourself.
Oh my
and raise
God.
yourself as a baby.
Like, speaking, it's weird when people talk about like, when they have children, they like try to like form them, be like, you're gonna be the me I always wanted to be, and then I'm gonna be like, literally, you're gonna be the me I always wanted you to be.
Yeah, like you could just have a child if that's what you wanted.
No, I want it to be pure Laurel.
Not tainted
Just-
with some
Some other
inferior
person's
DNA.
DNA. Clearly, they got it right with this one. Don't mess with the formula.
Well, on that note.
Yeah, I think it's about time we wrap this nonsense up. Thank you so much for joining us, Bung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no
I
worries.
hope you had a good time. And thank
Yes.
you everyone for chatting with us in the chat. If you would like to join our Discord server, the link is in the episode description.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, new episode out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Once more. And yeah, see you all next week.
Bye.
Peace out.
Whoa.
Ah,
We
I should've
did
done
it.
that.